So I just came on here to do a quick video because I've been seeing everything that's been going on with TGIF and Fox Soul involving Claudia Jordan, Funky Dineva, and Flame Monroe. And I learned recently that Funky Dineva basically said that he walked away from $250,000 a year from Fox Soul to decide to go back to his own YouTube channel and create his own content. Now, he announced on New Year's Day that he was no longer associated with Fox Soul and TGIF, and he pretty much said it was a contractual issue where they were basically going to pay him the same amount of money for double or triple amount of work. With him working 5 days a week, he thought he'd be able to renew his contract and get an increase in pay, and that did not happen. Now, fast forward to this week, all right, Funky Dineva revealed that allegedly him and Claudia Jordan had a falling out and that he had an issue with her, but he didn't really want to speak about it because he wanted to keep the peace. But since then, Flame and Roll went on a little bit of a tangent. It was some audio that hit the internet. I don't know where, but I think it might have been on Tasha K because I heard Tasha K's voice. Flame Monroe expressed that she and Funky Dineva were not on good terms due to Funky Dineva allegedly doing a review of her performing on They Ready, which is a comedy special presented by Tiffany Haddish, basically claiming that she wasn't famous, she wasn't funny, and the only reason that she was on that comedy special was because of other transgender comedians such as T.S. Madison, RuPaul, and stuff, and that was the only reason they put her on there, because that it just looked right, not because she was actually talented. But Funky Dineva went on his live stream yesterday and refuted those claims and said that he did not have any issue with Flame Monroe, and it looks as if the co-host of TGIF was basically trying to put Flame Monroe in the crossfire because Flame Monroe came in and was a co-host on the show. Now, Funky Dineva stated that he did not want Flame Monroe on the show while he was there, and the moment that he exited, the first guest host that they had as a replacement was Flame Monroe. So things just seemed to get a little strange, you know. And Funky Dineva expressed, like he said, he didn't have an issue with Flame, and he told everybody that his issue was with Claudia Jordan. Now, he stated as well he was not going to explain why he had an issue with Claudia Jordan, because he said that if he did release it, it would just be like really bad information that could possibly ruin her career, allegedly. And from there, it was another video that dropped of Claudia Jordan basically expressing that she didn't have any issues with Funky Dineva and that she was not going to be arguing with people in the year 2024. Now, since then, all right, after that, everybody's been speculating, trying to figure out what happened and why would Funky Dineva walk away for $250,000. Now, me personally, if I had an issue with a coworker and I was spearheading the actual show, because we've been seeing Funky Dineva live stream, and honestly, he's been pulling in more numbers than Fox Soul generally pulls in, or TGIF generally pulls in on a daily basis, and he's been live streaming at the exact same time as Fox Soul, as if this is like war and that he wants to take all of their viewership over to his page and affect their numbers. But the biggest question is, will TGIF be able to move forward without Funky Dineva? Now, my thought about it, listen, if it was me and I didn't get along with my co-host, I would still get my bag. $250,000 to me is a lot of money. It may not be a lot to Funky Dineva, and he knows his value, I guess. But if someone was paying me $250,000 just to literally go on a green screen and talk ish, like for 5 hours out of the week, I would collect that bag, and then I would give YouTube their bag as well by live streaming 3 to 4 times a week, so I have both bags. Because let's just be real in regards to streaming and being a YouTube creator, these channels are not guaranteed. So if you're like someone that's like an influencer, or you like podcasting and you like to do like that to get your bag, I feel like the more the merrier. That's just my personal view on it. Basically, Funky was saying that he's making like $3K per video or live stream that he does, because so many people come in and he gets all that ad revenue, and it's easy to the point, and he talks about what he wants to talk about, you know what I mean? But to me, do I feel like it's a smart move for him to like literally let a bag go all because he's not getting along with one of his co-hosts? Me, I wouldn't have walked away from that money because I don't get along with somebody. I wouldn't do it. I don't care how much I don't like you. I'm not throwing my money and my income and residual income and everything else away because someone on the team I just don't like. I would be getting my money until further notice. And professionally, you could be professional with somebody and go home and mind your business, especially the setting. They're not actually in a studio where they have to see each other every day. Now, if it was a situation where they have to wake up, look at each other, deal with each other, interact with each other, eat lunch together, all that extra stuff, then I could possibly see him saying, okay, I want to walk away. But he's saying that it was also over the fact that they wouldn't give him a raise. So maybe it was a combination of everything all in one, because I'm trying to understand, was it over the money that they were giving you, or was it over Claudia Jordan? You saying that you don't like Claudia Jordan or whatever the situation, what did she do? And that's the biggest mystery that we're trying to figure out. Like, what was the problem? All I know is I would not have walked away from that money. Well, we don't know exactly what happened behind the scene. I don't know if they're trying to have him do something. I don't know what was going on. But $250,000 a year just to get my black ass on a video screen and sit here and talk stuff. Give me my money and then send me down to the YouTube so I could live stream myself every day and get those bags too. Because really think about it like this: if I did a calculation, right? Because he was talking about numbers. Oh, I get $3,000 per video, and roughly, if he goes on there, maybe like between 3 to 4 times a week, he could make 75. Was it $750,000? That's close to nearly $1 million he'd be able to make by himself on his channel if he live streamed basically every day. But if you really think about it like this, if he also decided to keep his job, that would have been another $250,000. So you easily make it $1 million just to sit here and talk to people. Like, I don't know, baby. I don't know. But like I said, Funky Dineva been in the game for a long time. So whatever he wants to do, that's his business. But me, personally, I would have been getting my money and I would have kept things moving forward. And maybe Flame Monroe came on there. I just feel like it was a little weird because he expressed multiple times that he would never do a show with Flame Monroe on Fox. So if Flame Monroe was a co-host, and then as soon as he walks out the door, they pick Flame Monroe as a co-host. I just find that to be a bit spiteful and a little strange, and that kind of insinuates that there was possibly a problem with Claudia Jordan and Funky Dineva allegedly. But the question is, will we find out what that problem is and what exactly went wrong? It seems as if both of them are trying to keep the peace. Whatever it was must have been pretty nasty, because I just don't see myself being able to make like $250,000 a week just to sit my tail up in front of a green screen in my own house and talk. Hire me, baby. I mean, I ain't got that many followers, but if I got to that many followers, and the thing is, like, I mean, I get why Funky is saying that it wasn't really beneficial to him, because he basically I think he has either the same amount of followers as Foxo or subscribers as Foxo or more. So I feel like he was the one that was really heading everything and being the star of it, even though it was Claudia Jordan's show. Funky Dineva kind of was like the star because he was bringing in a lot of views. But at the end of the day, if I had to drive or didn't have to drive and burn gas, and the only thing that I'm using up is my electricity to sit here and talk 1 hour a day, I would be out here getting my money. Do I feel like it was a smart move? I mean, to each his own. I don't know exactly what happened behind the scenes. I'm going based off of what everything I'm seeing up front. And if it was something as petty as I didn't like the t-shirt you wore that day, or some gossip, I wouldn't be throwing my bag away for nobody. All right. But anyways, I want to hear your thoughts about this and stuff. Are you guys excited about the fact that Funky Dineva is actually doing his own show? Were you guys tuning into Fox show to see Claudia Jordan and Out Reynolds, or were you guys majority of you guys actually tuning in just to see Funky Dineva? It seems as if you guys were just tuning into Funky Dineva show because of him, and that's it. And pretty much y'all took all your viewership from Fox show over to Funky Dineva. How many of you guys, if you guys could comment, how many of you guys are still watching the Fox Soul Network since Funky Dineva departed? And how many of you guys are happy that he's been removed from the show? It was a lot of things that happened in 2023, and he had said some controversial things. And at first I thought the reason why he departed was because, maybe the network let him go because he did say some controversial things about the Chloe and Holly, the Bailey sisters, in regards to Holly being pregnant and all this other stuff, and the things that he said about her sister sister Chloe. That was really bad and really controversial, and it made him look bad, and it just was a bad look for the network, especially with the girls being associated with someone like a Beyonce. I just thought that maybe he got let go because of that, but it came out that he said that, like I said, it was his choice and he decided to leave on his own accord. So, and he's also denying any beef with Flame Monroe. So I want to know your thoughts about it. Leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. This is the DJ Jerica podcast where I talk about entertainment news, world news, and more. I just wanted to come on here and put up at least one video for YouTube as I continue to grow my followers. I have a lot of other videos, excuse me, that's out for you guys to check out. If you guys want to subscribe, make sure you guys share the video as well. I'm trying to grow my subscribers, engagement, and just, vibe in it. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. But share your thoughts about this. Another quick thing, something that bothered me on TGIF was a statement that Al Reynolds said about Nia Long and her relationship with her fiance and her child support settlement. And honestly, I mean, her child support settlement is no one else's business but hers and the man that she made a child with. But they basically announced that she was getting like $32,000 a month in child support, and he basically made a half a million every month. And they asked Al what did he think about it, and he basically was like, Nia Long should have basically stayed in that toxic relationship that she was being cheated on. And I just was like so confused about that, because you're going to tell somebody like Nia Long of her caliber, a legendary actress, that she should stay in a toxic relationship because the person is wealthy or rich. Like, Nia Long doesn't have her own bag, and who cares about money? Let's just talk about morals, integrity, and physical health. If this person was allegedly cheating on her, and like they said, they had a lot of evidence to show that he did cheat on her, we have to think about it like this. Your health should come before anything, before any type of money, anything else. Your health, your mental health, your physical health, and well being should be before anything. And if someone is cheating on you, they're putting a lot at risk, including your life. There's so many diseases out here. It's pathetic. And it's just crazy how this man could come out here and tell a woman how to operate in a relationship as a woman. Like, how dare you come on here and really insult someone that way? Someone like Nia Long, someone that is a legend in the game, someone with such a high caliber, and people view in a positive light and a respectable light, for you to tell her that she deserves to be in a relationship that she's being cheated on, it just shows the lack of respect that black women get on a daily basis by other black people, including black men particularly. I just wish he would have sat down and ate his food, because that's what he told Nia Long. And I feel like if he stays on the network, I don't see TGIF lasting very long with those ignorant comments that he has stated. Majority of the viewership, I'm pretty sure, is black women, and the reason why I'm saying that, because Funky Dineva's fan base for the most part was black women, and when you have somebody like Al Reynolds spewing the ignorance that he spewed this week about Nia Long and the things that they sometimes say about black women in general, it's just like, you're not asking for that show to last long. And I'm not quite sure what Claudia Jordan's response was, because really I just watched a clip of what he said. I wasn't going to go over there and help them make money. But I just wish that sometimes, and I watched the show in general last year and stuff. I watched and tuned in for certain episodes, and I've seen certain things where both Funky Dineva and Al Reynolds winning on the females, and I just feel like sometimes I wish Claudia just went a little bit more harder and put them in their place when they say some nasty, foul things. This is my personal opinion. I'm not saying that she doesn't do it on it all the time or just at all, but it just doesn't feel like it's being pushed well enough for him to be able to be comfortable enough to disrespect someone like Nia Long like that, and try to insinuate that she doesn't deserve to be in a happy, healthy relationship with someone that's not cheating on her, all because this individual makes $500,000 a month. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And I don't know if that's another reason why Funky decided to leave. I don't know, but it is what it is. And I also hate as well, just to talk about the male and female dynamic. I hate the fact that Funky Dineva is beefing or feuding with the female as well. I hate to see us as black people go back and forth like this, especially commentators. You know, you have a lot of followers and viewers and stuff like that, and stuff that you do affects other people and make them think that it's acceptable to behave that way. So I just hope that, Funky Dineva decides not to feud with a female and focus on his own platform, do his own thing, and mind his business. Unless Claudia Jordan comes out and just starts spewing nasty stuff to you publicly, I would just say let the beef go and move out, because you might say some things that you got to remember that when you're talking about this person, she's a black woman, and most of your viewers are black women. You don't want to lose your entire brand because you're sitting here spewing out hate towards black women and just being nasty when you could just be classy and move on for the situation. But anyway, that's what's on my mind today. I hope you guys hit the subscribe button. I said I was done right, but I just kept going. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a good weekend, everybody. Spread positivity. I don't know. I'm not sure how many people's gonna actually watch this video, but it was just on my mind. I seen the news that was going on between Claudia Jordan and everybody else. And once again, I asked you guys, do you guys think TGIF is going to last, for the next few months? I know that they canceled some shows last year to give them more space and time. Do you think the ratings is going to be where it needs to be for it to continue on without Funky? Or do you think with Funky not even leaving, it's going to be a wrap? I'll catch you guys on the next video. Much love.